Hello, this is Geoff Volker with In-Depth Studies. Today we're in the book of Genesis, chapter 4, verses 2 through 5. This is regarding the sacrifices of Cain and Abel. It says this, beginning in verse 2. Later she gave birth to his brother Abel, so Cain was already born. Now Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord. And Abel also brought an offering, fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. Now, what I want to focus on here is really two things. One is that why was Cain's offering not accepted and Abel's with? In Hebrews 11, it talks about by faith Abel offered it. But the point is, we're not really sure. Was it because Abel offered something from an animal and Cain from, fruit or vegetables or grain or whatever? The Bible doesn't say that. So all we know is that there was something wrong with what Cain was doing, and most likely his heart attitude. But what I want to point out in this passage is this issue of law. Where did Cain and Abel get instruction about sacrifice? Well, they had to have been instructed. Nobody intuitively knows about sacrifice. But so we have example of law. We'll call this oral law. We have example of law, and yet Romans chapter 5, 12 through 14 describes how the giving of law on Mount Sinai, so 10 Commandments and Mosaic Law to Israel, is the first formal giving of law. Yet we see this evidence that law existed, but we have no place where we see law formally given. So we call this oral law. So if this has been helpful, you can check out more of Geoff's thoughts on youtube.com, and you can subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.